Does thermal compound make a difference? I have the cheap one right now. I'm going to compare this one to thermal Grizzly, the expensive and the most rated one out there. 78 degrees in the house. So does thermal compound really makes a difference? Here's the empirical data the old-fashioned way. Here is the package has arrived. This is the thermal Grizzly. A couple of programs I want to test out. I'm going to keep it under peak. So this is going to be the peak frequency you're going to see on a 12-core processor, RYZEN. Let's run an SSE burn test first. This is a standard test. This is not running overclocked right now. So this is just precision boost. Already reaching 95, which is a higher threshold. That's not good. It should be throttling down right now. Look, see 379. So it's throttling down at 95. Okay, so that concludes that part of the test. Let's try the Cinebench R20. Let's give it a try. I'm gonna let the processor cool off. I'm gonna usually stabilize it around 50 degrees. Temperature in the room still 78. Let's give it a test. Peak temperature 91 Celsius. I've seen it throttling down to 95 on the previous test when we did a burn-in test. Now let's change the compound. Time to remove the CPU and change the paste on it. There it is. So as you can see, I had a little bit too much before over here. So it has a very soft consistency compared to the old one that I had before. I'm gonna just spread it out over here evenly. We're gonna make a nice patch. If you know how to make it prettier than this, good for you. But this is the best that I could do. I'd like to give it a nice push over here. And then now just crank it up. And here we are. The temperature 78.6, so marginally the same as it was before. Okay, so we're back. I'm gonna reset the peak. So I'm gonna reset the peak megahertz. I'm gonna run the full SSE again. Start. And there it is. It's throttling at 64%. It's throttling down 3982. So it reached exactly the same temperature as it reached before. Nothing changed. The compound didn't make this work any better. Let's run a Cinebench, see if we're gonna get a different score. And here it is. We got our score. So we got a couple of points up, which is in the margin of error. We did get a peak of 4213 on one of the cores, which is my better core, the core number 2. So here's the thing. This thermal compound Grizzly Sting for $8.45, it's worth absolutely nothing as far as performance goes. If you want to save $1, just go on eBay, and for 75 cents, coming all the way from China, you're going to have exactly the same results as with the thermal compound that I had before, that I've tested against the Arctic Silver. These things will work as well. So if you want to waste your money, you can on thermal Grizzly AERONAUT bullshit 1 million gigabit joule thing, but it's just the same thing at the end of the day. A lot of the YouTubers, they put these results out, and I've seen them. I don't know how they've done the tests, but I cannot replicate them. So it's either a lie or what, but I cannot replicate their tests. I don't know how they do them, but I think they're trying to prove a point. My point I'm trying to prove right now in this video is that it just doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's just gonna get the cheapest one and you'll be fine. That's my conclusion. I'm sorry, I know you're not gonna like it. Some of you will not like it. Just write me a message at the bottom of the video. Let me know what you think. But that's my conclusion.